Hey everyone, this is David Brown with the birding update for June 1st, 2023. And now that the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch is over, it was my last morning up in the Rochester area along the shore of Lake Ontario before heading home to Pennsylvania. Got out birding at sunrise at the Charlotte Pier with Kim for one last morning of birding. Wasn't really any exciting birds out at the pier, no rare shorebirds or gulls or anything like that, but it was a really nice morning to be out. After that, we went over to the Braddock Bay West Spit. On the walk out, the highlight was this immature male orchard oriole. So the immature males are this yellow plumage with a black throat, so they're fairly distinctive. And Kim and I were birding out at the end with Jim Miles, who spotted this laughing gull. And as you may have seen in previous videos, there have been two trumpeter swans around, so it wasn't too surprising when we started to hear the trumpeting calls of trumpeter swans, but it was a little surprising that now there were four of them. So you can see the two on the left are adults, which are just that more clean white plumage overall, and then the immatures on the right here have a little bit of a dirtier look to them. And trumpeter swans are large swans with completely black bills, long sloping bills. Overall, they look somewhat similar to tundra swans, which we see earlier in the season, back mostly in early March. But they're all through now. So mostly we have mute swans right now, which are the ones with orange bills and a bit of black on the face. But there are a small number of trumpeter swans that have been sticking around the region and some even possibly nesting. And the trumpeter swans landed on the water, giving their best imitation of the Abbey Road album cover. And after the West Spit, we made one more stop out at Braddock Bay Park. Here's the view from the end of the boardwalk. And you'll notice quite the change from the beginning of the season. It's really become green just over the past couple weeks. And one last quick stop at the Hawkwatch platform, and I updated the totals board with the final numbers from the Hawkwatch season and said goodbye to Kim because she was going to finish packing and head home to Delaware, and I was going to finish packing and head home to Pennsylvania. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Montoursville, Pennsylvania, which is a small town in north central Pennsylvania near Williamsport. And in the evening, I was able to go out birding with my brother Bobby at the Williamsport Riverwalk. So here we see the Williamsport Dam. Here is a killdeer down near the railroad tracks, down on the gravel parking lot. And we tried looking for a baby killdeer, but we did not see any. We were surprised to see an osprey. This is a species that's common in migration, but we don't see them too much in the summer. There might be one nest in the county, maybe even a few nests, but not really any nests right along the river corridor, maybe because there's so many bald eagle nests. And here's the osprey going up to land in a tree. Here's a group of double-crested cormorants that are fairly unusual this time of year. I think it got flagged on eBird when we reported 7 of them, so you might get a cormorant here or there, but once you get into the summer, you don't really get groups of cormorants too much. We walked down to the Market Street Bridge and had this adult peregrine falcon perched on one of the piers. And one of the recently fledged juvenile peregrine falcons was perched up on a sign over the bridge. My understanding is that there were 3 young that hatched, but we only saw 2 of the fledglings. There are also cliff swallows that nest on the bridge, and you can see that nice orange rump that's distinctive on cliff swallows. Here's another angle. You can see that orange rump. You can also see the dark red face and dark throat and the white forehead. And here's another angle. Again, it's a darker red face with a dark throat. The cave swallow is a very rare species that's occasionally been seen in the county. There's a couple sightings, usually in the fall. They have more of kind of a pale orange face and a pale throat, but overall they look kind of similar. They also have a different forehead color. They don't have the bright white forehead like the cliff swallows do. And the osprey was perched up nicely for us as we left. And stay tuned and follow Lyco Birds this summer as I share more of my birding adventures. From Lyco Birds, this is David Brown. Thanks for watching.